you think the world will be a better place if more women were in leadership positions?
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes, because I feel like women have something to give spiritually. That's just my belief. I feel that women are connected to, we bring life from from the spiritual realm into this one. We are gods. We create life. So we can speak for life. Men can speak for the physical.
Hmm.
We guide each other. We both have an important piece, and we together, not one is above the other. It's like this. LGBTQ is with us. Children with us. Whites, black, everybody is equal. That's a matriarchy. That's what women believe. That's the matriarchy. We believe that everybody should be treated like a human being. We should treat the earth. We should respect the earth. We should respect humankind. We should respect the water because we need the water to live. We should respect the plants. We're putting all types of poison in our food. We believe we should respect the food because we need healthy food. To support food helps us. Earth is a god. And back we give it. We are gods. We are gods ourselves, and we supposed to respect life. We supposed to respect each other. We are gods. If you do believe in that Bible and you believe in Jesus, Jesus said we are like God. So if you believe as a prophet saying that, then you should believe that, right? We are gods. And we're supposed to love each other and help each other and respect the earth, and we're not. And because we trying to control, because we lack empathy, because we have this fake ass book that telling us this is what God is, and that's not what God is. That's what man said God is. We supposed to learn what God is through God. We supposed to allow God to teach us. We supposed to communicate with God, not with a book. You're supposed to go on your individual journey, have an individual relationship with God.
Hmm. Hmm. So what have you if anything used to guide you through your 46, 47 years of life? Like what, since you don't believe in the Bible, um so it's not like you don't believe in anything in the Bible. So what exactly have you used to kind of guide your life, and what makes up the morals and the principles and the values that you have?
Emotional intelligence.
So can you please explain exactly what emotional intelligence means to you?
Emotional intelligence is you understanding emotions. You understanding accountability so that you can learn from your mistakes. You're learning how to be vulnerable so you can learn how to take off the mask so you can show yourself, so you can be honest, so you can be real. You're learning what jealousy means. It doesn't mean to hate somebody. It means that universe is talking to you to tell you it's time to level up. To understand what criticism means, meaning that some people are going to say things that you just not going to like, but so what? And other people is going on an individual journey, and you can learn from other people. You can learn from your enemies. You can learn from just by listening. You can learn from people. That's what emotional intelligence is. You learn how to communicate. You learn perspective. That's an emotion. You learn how to sit back and take yourself and put yourself in somebody else's shoes so that you could try to see things how they see it, so that you can better communicate. That is what it means to have empathy.
Hmm.
Now you can understand, because you understand them, because you comprehend their feelings. Even if you don't agree with it, you still comprehend their feelings. You're able to communicate and understand and help other and get along.
Okay. Miss Christina, what's your thoughts on, not on exactly what Ebony K. Williams said, but what are your thoughts on the reaction from um what are your thoughts on the reaction from black men and black women that interpreted what she said to be her basically um downing bus drivers and service workers in general? What are your thoughts on that whole situation?
Okay, so I'm gonna be honest with you. Made videos on this. I didn't hear what everybody heard with Miss Ebony, what Ayana said. I didn't feel like Ayana was telling her to lower her standards. What I heard was what Miss Ayana said. The man that she's talking about is not the man that she's in line with. And I'm gonna explain to you why. And I'm gonna give you an analogy. Let's just say it's four types of men, right? You got one man. He's the ain't shit man. Now, the ain't shit man can have money and he could be broke, but he just ain't shit. Some of us women are in line with that man because we need to learn a lesson or because we ain't shit ourselves, right? Then you got the 50-50 man, right? The 50-50 man looking for a roommate he can hunch on. But that's not a bad thing because your roommate could be your best friend. Your roommate can be the person you spend the rest of your life with. And then you can grow and build. So the 50-50 is not a bad thing. And some of us is in line with the 50-50 man because we like to help men. It is what it is. Then you got the rich man, right? Rich man, he gonna spend his money. He got a look to show, right? I mean, not a look to show. He got a image to uphold. So you gotta look good. He making his money. He balling. He out there. He living. That's who I think Ebony is aligned with. But we get back to that later. And he out there balling and stuff like that, and he got it like that, and he's taking care of bills, and he's making sure she got bags and purses. It's that guy. And that's not bad because some men actually love taking care of their woman. Some men who got money like that, it makes them feel good that they can do those things for their women. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Right? But then you got the fourth type of man who's emotional intelligence. He got money too. May not have as much, but he got money. He's a divine masculine. He's going to allow you to live in your divinity, like she was saying. She's going to he's going to he's that guy. He's the everything. He's the unicorn. He's the very few. He's the rarity. He's the good man. He gonna take care of you. He gonna listen to you. He gonna understand you. He's empathetic, right? The reason why I thought that's why she wasn't. I think Ebony is for the rich guy. That's who she's aligned with. Because when Miss Ayana asked her, would you date the bus driver? She said if he owned the bus. So that means you got to be able to understand where that man may have some ups and downs. You got to be able to understand where, and that will be what you led with. And that's why Ayana led with that. Not saying that any of these women are bad for any of their perspectives. I agree with both of their perspectives, but it wasn't one hating on the other woman. Like everybody's saying it. Like, oh, she's telling her to do something. I didn't hear the hate. That's what I was saying.
I think Ayana was telling her to, if you want to call it, lower her standards. So my thing, Miss Christina, is and as someone that's college educated myself, like I be telling the men, because first of all, Ebony was not downing bus drivers. She was not downing service workers. At the end of the day, this woman is a educated woman. She's a practicing attorney. She's a TV personality. She's done what she's needed to do and more. Once that she's done what she's needed to do and more since she graduated high school. So I think people having a problem with her, out of all people, a woman of her stature, not wanting to be with a not wanting to date a bus driver is crazy. And when she said, does he, well, she didn't even say he needs to own a bus. She asked, does he own a bus? And Ayana proceeded to say, basically, like, this is the problem with black. Basically, what Ayana was saying is that black women be having these very high, extraordinary, out of world standards. And at the end of the day, listen, I know I be saying the things that I be saying. I be meaning the things that I be saying. But at the end of the day, um, I be talking a type of woman. Ayana or Ebony is not the woman that I be speaking of. A woman of Ebony's stature, a woman of Ebony's caliber, she has no business even entertaining a bus driver at all. And
Agree.
she's not wrong for doing
I
that.
agree. I agree. I don't think she should be dating a bus driver either. That's why I said the person that she thinks she's aligned with is not. That's why I named the rich guy. I said I think Ebony is aligned with the rich guy, the guy that likes taking care of her because it makes him happy. I said that. But the man that she was talking to Ayana about wasn't that guy. There's nothing wrong with that. She should, Ebony is aligned with the rich guy. There's nothing wrong. I want to be with a rich guy too. Shit, I don't knock it. I'm not saying she should lower her standards, and I don't think Miss Ayana was saying she should lower her standards. That's what I said. I didn't get what everybody else was getting. I
If
don't think neither one of them should lower their standards or change their standards. Fuck no. Be with who you want to be, not with who somebody tell you to be.
if you didn't think that Ayana was telling her to lower her standards, then how did you interpret what Ayana said then?
Ayana said it. She said the literally words. The person that you are talking about is not the person that I think you are aligned with. And I said, I agree. She's aligned with the rich guy. That's the guy she needs. She need to be talking to Shira. Sprinkle. That's who can help her.